So you've sprayed your driver, cold sprayed it, chunked the wedge, you haven't warmed up. And even if you do, you might be treating it like a practice session and it just ruins your entire round. My name's Ben. I've been playing competitive golf for about 20 years now. And I can tell you a proper warm-up routine makes such a difference to making sure that you start your round strong and play your best when it comes to scoring. I've seen a lot of videos out there talking about warm-up routines that look way more like practice routines. So I'm going to show you an effective warm-up routine to get you playing your best before you go out on the course, and it will only take about 20 minutes. And I'm going to keep it super practical. No fluff. It's going to get you warmed up, rolling your putts in, chipping really well, and swinging great off the very first ball of the day. Tiger Woods even said the first ball that you hit in the day shouldn't be off the first tee, but sometimes that's not doable. So how can you warm up your body before the first tee? You want to be able to warm up to play golf, not play golf to warm up. If you don't have a practice range, go and get some rubber balls. These ones are almost golf balls. Not sponsored. Hit me up though. You can get these from like plastic balls, rubber balls from most golf shops or even Kmart or Target, and you can hit them. They show you the ball flight that's going to happen, but they go about a quarter of the distance. So I've just hit an 8-iron and it's only just gone over this practice green. So it hasn't gone very far at all. I can go get it. It showed me it was a little draw. It won't take me long to go pick up. The second thing you can do is grab 2 clubs out of your bag and just really gently swing these to start warming up the body and getting a nice tempo and rhythm. Really connects your arms to your body, and just do some weighted swings. After that, drop a club, flip it upside down, do some speed swings to make sure that your sequencing is also looking really good. Other than that, the usual stretches, really making sure that the shoulders are warm, stretching out the hamstrings, the major muscle groups. Stretching them out actually goes a long way in order to reach your full shoulder turn and be able to swing without injury. So once you limb it up, ready to go, the next thing that's going to save you on the golf course is speed control. You want to keep this really loose in general, guys. I've got about a 3 foot gap between each of these golf balls. And I'm just going to try and stop my ball somewhere in the middle of those golf balls. And you're just generally getting the speed of the green. And if you can stop your ball in between those gaps, you're getting successes, you're getting wins. And you're starting your day out on a positive note too, which is really, really important. Guys, I can't emphasize how important it is just to keep it just general, really relaxed. I can see I've hit that ball in between those spaces really nicely. You can practice hitting it to the fringe of the green as well. So instead of going for targets on the green, just go for the fringe. And it's all about just feeling the speed of the greens and not really worrying about if it goes in a hole or not. Because if you're missing putts in your warm-up, it sends a terrible message for your round for the day, and it's just not nice. So the more general you can keep the speed reading, the better. So many people I see on a practice green just chuck down balls like out here, and they're trying to hold these like 10-foot putts. The likelihood of you making those putts is so low. What I'd recommend you do is set up some very makeable putts within 6 feet. And when you do this, just putt around a golf hole, just like I've set up these here, and you're working yourself around the hole. And this way you're experiencing different breaks, and these are really makeable putts. So when you start to make these putts, it's going to make you feel good about the round that's coming up. This is actually quite a tricky pin position. And these are practical score savers as well, guys. Just keeping it casual. If you miss them, don't worry too much. You're not tracking anything. You're just rolling the ball, feeling it come off the putter face, watching it go in the hole, which is the most important thing. It builds your confidence like nothing else. So these are the putts that are practical. You know, if you're saving par or bogey, these are the ones that keep a score together. So I'm just going out to 6 foot now. And these are the real like par savers and birdie putts. And once again, practical putts that are very makeable. Because guys, unless I'm doing speed drills, you don't want to be trying to hole like 10-foot putts that you're not going to make. You want your confidence to be high on the first tee and on the first green. So it's just nice rolling some putts in and getting that feel and watching the ball go in the hole and getting used to it and thinking, yeah, this is normal. So when you get to the first green, you're ready to go with some putts. You got your speed down and you feel much better inside 6 feet. It just helps your confidence loads on the first hole. All right, guys, this next one is a warm-up routine that I've implemented recently that I found really, really good. It's a little bit embarrassing to do, but you'll be fine. So chipping is probably harder to keep, to dial in than putting. Now, we all want to hit a good chip. We all know that maybe hitting some fat and some thin ones are not ideal. But we're going to do that on purpose at the start of our round to dial in our touch. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm actually intentionally going to try and hit some fat and thin. Hit one fat, one thin, and then start hitting my chips properly. So if I walk into this ball, I know that if I get too steep on it, swinging more out this way, I'm going to probably hit one fat. Came out okay, but you can see the divot down here in the ground. Then I'm going, and I'm really over exaggerating, then I'm going to hit one thin by really coming in this way. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to calibrate myself to feel where the sweet spot is with my chipping, so then I can actually start chipping them nicely. So somewhere in here, and now I'm starting to get it out of the grooves and putting them about pin high. Guys, once your contact with wedges is up and running, then you just want to do a quick little gate drill. Only a couple of balls, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 4 here, just to have a feel of where you're landing your chip shots in terms of how far you're carrying them. Literally just a hair short on that one. Once again, the gate is not tiny. It's, again, about 3 feet in length. I seem to be hitting the extremes of the gate today. And it just gives you good feel on how far to carry your chip shots. Okay, that one was a little hard. See if I can land one in the gate for you. Pretty close. But it just gives you a little bit of feedback on how hard you need to be hitting your chips. So guys, this whole warm-up only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So if you can get to the golf course half an hour before your tee time, gives you plenty of time to go pay, say good day to everyone, have a little bit of chat while you work through this process of just stretching and limbering up, doing some putting distances and then holding some meaningful putts. And then also just getting your contact down with chipping and also some distance control with your wedges. You don't need 50 range balls to warm up. In fact, if anything, it could hurt you. Getting your head too much about technical aspects of the game. Don't worry about that. You're as ready as you're ever going to be. So doing this warm up gets you away from the practice mentality and into meaningful, feel-oriented warm ups that's going to actually help you on the golf course. Now, if this helps, grab your free pre-round checklist in the description below. You can print it off, put it on your phone, have it with you next time you go out. Give it a go and just see how much more ready you are on the first tee before you go around and play.